I came to the world's biggest music store, Amoeba Music, in sunny Hollywood, California, in hopes that I can finally start my vinyl collection. Just walking into this place, you can tell it's fucking huge. For fuck's sake, it has a second floor. It's 24,000 square feet and has over 100,000 products of music. And they don't even only sell vinyl. They sell movies, they sell CDs, they sell books, they sell pretty much everything music related. And they sell every genre. They have jazz, they have rock, they have hip hop, they have electronic, and they even have some genres that I don't even know. I always considered myself a music fan, but I never got into the hype of collecting physical copies. I always thought it was something driven by nostalgia or wanting to be different or wanting to be a hipster just decorating their room. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have respect for people who do it. I just kind of thought it was like a movie thing, like Rob from High Fidelity. You know, he created scenes with the music playlist from all the vinyls he had. It was pretty cool. But I'm from the generation where having a sick playlist and being able to skip through songs from multiple albums was more of my thing. Now, that's just really my age speaking for me. I understand there comes a certain privilege with technology that I've been afforded to growing up with it, you know, being able to pick out my playlists and different mixes and even choose when certain fade in and fade out thanks to Spotify and other DSPs. But unfortunately, I have not realized that a lot of these artists are getting screwed over by these DSPs and their labels because the DSPs, the pay per stream revenue split that the artists even have to agree to, because a lot of people go to these platforms, so the DSPs have the leverage so they can make these certain splits. Okay, at this point I'm yapping, but to sum it up, artists are not getting the revenue splits that they used to, so they aren't making as much money. So because of that, they're not willing to experiment, and that's why they keep following all these trends and everything sounds the same. It sounds like music's dying in a sense. But if you guys want me to talk about this in a further video, you guys already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and like the video for more Lush Electric Exports.
It wasn't until recently, when one of my family members died and left me their huge CD collection, that I started to get the hype for wanting to collect music. I was looking at all the music, seeing if we had the same taste or if there was something new I would like, and the more I looked, the more I started to get a better understanding of who they were. And that's something a music collection can do. It can tell you a lot about someone, like what type of music they like, who are their favorite artists, and even if they are open to international music, showing that they're not xenophobic. I know that sounds like a stretch, but if you think about it, it sounds like I'm cooking. That actually leaves me with a question for y'all. What does your music taste / collection say about you? Let me know your answers down below. I always look forward to reading the comments, so go ahead, get to typing. Now, as far as me, since I don't have a collection, I think it's only right I start from the very beginning. These 3 records all have significance in my childhood, whether it's the first rap song that I ever heard that blew my mind being A Milli on Carter 3 by Lil Wayne, or being the very first album that I heard from front to back with my own choice of, selection being Kanye West's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, or the very first artist that I considered my favorite being A$AP Rocky and his album At Long Last A$AP. This is hard to choose from. I ain't rich, so I can only pick one. If anybody knows the struggle, then you know when you get there, you will get all the things you ever wanted. But for now, I gotta stick with one.
Now, I did get a record, and I think it's time I show you guys. A$AP Rocky's At Long Last A$AP. There's so many abbreviations with his titles, it's hard to keep track of. But, yep, he was my favorite artist growing up. He still is one of my favorites. I'm waiting for him to drop an album. He's probably gonna go to jail, so who knows? But now that I got this record, I'm just realizing I don't have a record player to play it on. Fuck.